Thanks for staying tuned to your station, the African Independent Television. Welcome to your program, Security Watch Africa, only on this station. And on this program, we'll give you that information you need to keep your life safe and secure. Welcome to your programs. Today, my name still remains Patrick Abambu. Today, we have a potpourri of so many issues, comes from the Nigerian military to the Nigerian police and all that. But that will be after I've reminded you that coronavirus is still here with us. This face mask on me is a reminder that we must take every measure, take every step to protect ourselves for the sake of our loved ones at all times. Whenever you are adhere to all the protocols to protect yourself. Sadly, the virus is still with us and is killing so many people in Europe as we speak. A lot of people are dying. In South Africa, sadly, a new variant called the Omicron variant have just been discovered by the WHO. It's precisely on the 24th of November 2021, and this, from what we gathered, is very, very dangerous. And a lot of people are beginning to avoid going to South Africa because of these countries are banning travelers from South Africa. But like I always say, we must find a way to get ourselves all secured and safe. There are measures that should be taken, and that is one of the things that Nigeria must take the step to ensure that we don't allow these variants to come into our country, Nigeria. Yes, I must also use this opportunity to state clearly that Security Watch Africa is not happy with the reinsurgence of adoption and killings on the Abuja-Kaduna Expressway. It's very, very it's terrifying and terrible. We really wish that the security agencies will not go to sleep, because there were some time everything was down. Now these bandits are returning back, and like we did one some time ago, that as the heat is on them in the northeast, they will be coming down towards the northwest and north central and down towards the southern part of the country. Security agencies must make sure that they block all entrances or avenues of them causing havoc in other parts of the country. Already we have so much troubles in the country, not to add to these bandits and the remnants of terrorists adding more to what we already have. So we're calling on all security agencies to make every effort, to take every step. And just like Mr. President did one, they must do something urgently and firmly. That is the way to go, so that Nigerians can have that sense of security and protection. We can't allow people to be killed anyhow. Yes, during the week, the Defense Headquarters, the spokesperson, the director in charge of the Media Operation Office, talking about Brigadier General Enugu, talked about the successes the Nigerian military recorded during the week. Security Watch Africa was there and to bring this to you.
Incredible intelligence on terrorist activities at Kararawa village. Troops raided their enclave and recovered arms and ammunition, as well as assorted drugs, and arrested 2 drug peddlers named Mr. Ezekiel Carson and Galadima Bako with large quantities of cannabis, sativa. In the course of these operations within the last 2 weeks, no fewer than 90 terrorists were neutralized and 21 of them arrested. Also, 98 assorted weapons, including AK-47 rifles, and 2,589 rounds of ammunition were recovered within the period.
Welcome back. For time, we will not be able to continue with that, but we will show you a detailed report on this by the subsequent edition of this program. The Nigerian military are doing their best. They are trying to ensure that all parts of Nigeria is safe and secured, but more still needs to be done. Yes, one of the cheering news for Nigeria happened a few days ago in faraway Istanbul, Turkey, when a Nigerian, talking about AIG Garba Omar, was elected as the Vice President Interpol for Africa. That was really a very good one for Nigeria. Nigeria was being celebrated, and I'm sure that with his leadership quality, Interpol will do more to make sure that international crimes like terrorism, frauds, and all that is checkmated, taken away from all parts of Africa, because illicit funding has been one of the ways that terrorism and insurgency are being funded, criminal gangs and drugs. So much for him to be able to do. Let's hear what he said during his maiden speech.
Mr. President, Secretary General, Executive Committee members, the government and good people of Turkey, ladies and gentlemen. It is a great honor standing before this gathering to address the 89th General Assembly in Istanbul. First, may I appreciate and thank the government and people of Turkey for an excellent hosting of the 89th General Assembly. I also wish to recognize the efforts, commitments, and contribution of the outgoing Executive Committee members who worked tirelessly.
Yeah, sorry again. We just have to be going because so much for us to touch this on this episode of the program. Yes, again, in Zamfara, just 2 days ago, a lady who was ferrying 916 rounds of ammunition, deadly ammunition, to some bandits. Bandit leader Ado Alero was arrested by the Zamfara State Police Command. That, I must say, is commendable. So many other bandit collaborators were also arrested. And really, it tells that if we as citizens keep on supporting criminals, then crime will be difficult to be taken away from our society. We blame security agencies, we blame government, but we as citizens are supporting them, and that should not be allowed to continue. Kudos to the police in Zamfara State for that they are doing. Yes, let's go bring you the report from the Nigerian Army, what they are doing as to get closer to the people. Nigerian Army has made it a policy of ensuring that they give back to society through the civil military cooperation project, and which has been spreading all over the country. Nigeria. Sit back as we bring you this report by SHULLY Daniels.
Resolving conflicts all over the world requires a combination of both kinetic and non-kinetic approaches. While kinetic approach involves the use of military might, non-kinetic is helping communities to provide basic intervention support for the social well-being and economic development. The Nigerian Army, while carrying out its constitutional responsibility of protecting the territorial integrity of the country and involvement in internal security operations, has invested resources in executing civil-military intervention corporations, CIMIC projects across the country, which is aimed at winning the hearts and minds of the people and gaining their support. On the importance of this CIMIC project, general officers commanding various divisions of the Nigerian Army spoke on some of the projects and its impact.
The Nigerian Army, over time now, has been vigorously involved in civil military issues, which, you know, we have a whole department in Army headquarters doing a lot, sensitizing the populace. And these things also get down. As a commander, you have CIMIC's desk. Indeed, I've hosted, I think, the NAWA president here came, and we go all out. For instance, you interact with the traditional institutions. You tell them, because particularly in our environment, you know, using military accoutrement is not even what a common crime, you see. It is mostly a very serious red flag for banditry, you know, which could take lives.
The military is such that apart from the fighting, we have the non-kinetic aspect of building societies, building communities, because we realize that our effort, our work is to make sure our communities are happy. And the only way we can make them happy is not only by keeping them secure, it's also providing some amenities they might need. Sometimes you see us do medical outreaches, we provide water, some areas, even teachers at schools, we do all those things. So that we make sure that everything is all-encompassing.
We try to organize marathons So far, we have 4 local governments that have carried out marathon. They've carried out marathon whereby we identify, youth that came first to 10, and we give them prizes. This is a way we motivate them and tell them, look, there is a way you can live your life, enjoy your life, make progress without having to carry arms.
Most of the brigades have equally conducted some donation of educational materials to various schools, and then we've also identified areas where we are going to provide boreholes as well as carry out renovations.
If you visit the medical center within ABUBAKAR cantonment today, the bulk of the people you see there are civilians who are receiving Medicare because the hospitals in town are on strike. So they bring all these patients into our hospitals and they receive medical attention. We also supply water to the contiguous communities around ABUBAKAR cantonment because we have a well-functional waterworks within the barracks. So water tankers come and fetch water from our waterworks and supply to the immediate community. So these are avenues through which we reach out to the public, and we will continue to maintain these reach out avenues and even improve on it.
Some Nigerians also bear their minds on what they feel about the CIMIC projects by the Nigerian Army.
What I really experience in them, especially reaching out the villages with the medical care outreach, that was what I really see. Apart from even in the video, in TV, televisions, and other network providers. So it's recommendable, most especially around the Adamawa site, even part of the Borno, Maiduguri, to the Middle Belt. I see that they are trying their best. Even some areas you begin to see where the roads are bad, they begin to involve themselves in doing all this humanitarian work.
The armed forces have built so much confidence in the citizens of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, making them believe, one, that Nigeria have a constitution and is also a sovereignty. And by that stance, they are willing to stand and protect the territorial integrity of the Federal Republic of Nigeria and its people. And by doing that, they have tried at their own level, not only providing security and also carrying out some basic projects for the people of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, even in the areas where there are insurgency in terms of medical health care, building roads, water, boreholes, and even trying to impart education. Because the most important thing is that in every society that faces the art of insurgency, the first threat that comes to the minds of the people is that they will be uneducated. Some basic rights to human existence will disappear. They will only be living in fears.
It first of all creates that relationship between them and the civilians. It helps to make us understand that they are not people who we think they are, like we being scared of. There are people that are friendly and people that we can always cooperate with. So for me, I feel it's a welcome development because coming down to where civilians are will help in making sure they win the confidence of the civilians, and then it will assist in making sure that, okay, because they have won our hearts, whenever there's anything that is new to us or our environment, we can easily communicate to them.
With these different approaches, it is clear that the Army leadership is poised to sustain the fight against all forms of criminality in Nigeria and quickly restore the nation to the path of peace and security. SHULLY Daniels, reporting for Security Watch Africa.
Welcome back. Yes, part of making sure that the society is safe is getting closer. When the security agencies get closer to the people, win their hearts and minds to be able to get information from them. That is what the Nigerian Army is doing through the civil military projects all over the Federation. Well, kudos to the Nigerian Army for doing that. Yes, for the past 4 weeks, Security Watch Africa was in the southeast to find out what is happening because For some months back, Southeast was a hotbed of a lot of killings, attacks, and destruction. So Go to Watch Africa decided to find out what is happening. How has the Operation Restore Peace that the army, sorry, I beg your pardon, that the Inspector General of Police, IGP Usman Alkali Baba, introduced, how has it fared in bringing back peace to the Southeast? Sit back as we bring you this package, this report by SHEKINAH CHINKERE.
Since after the EndSARS protest, Nigeria has been witnessing rising insecurity. The Nigeria police leadership tried various strategies to curb the disturbing trend, yet not much successes was recorded. At the peak of this, President Muhammadu Buhari appointed DIG Usman Alkali Baba as the new Inspector General of Police on the 6th April 2021. On Friday, 4th June 2021, the Police Council confirmed the appointment of Usman Alkali Baba as the 21st Indigenous Inspector General of Police of the Nigeria Police Force. Like a man on a mission, IGP Baba reinvigorated police tactical teams, police formations, and police command. Having served in most parts of the country, he designed different strategies to confront peculiar security challenges facing the different zones of the country. For the Southeast Zone, which faces threats to peace and security being carried out by criminals, hoodlums, and secessionist groups, IGP Baba designed, operationalized, and launched Operation Restore Peace. With the advent of this special operation, which cut across the 5 states, and how effective the Operation Restore Peace has been, Security Watch Africa team visited the zone. The team moved from Anambra to Ebonyi to Enugu and ended the assessment in Imo State. For an independent and authentic assessment, the team independently spoke with traditional rulers, public affairs analysts, police stakeholders, youth leaders, and some government officials to properly document the successes of Operation Restore Peace. The team were at the various state police commands and interacted with their commissioners of police in Anambra State, a state known for industry and agriculture, but was almost being taken over by the marauding hoodlums. The Commissioner of Police, Echeng, disclosed how the state is being rescued and their achievements.
But given the period, the short time that I've been here, we made so many arrests. We arrested people that we can directly link with the IPOP and the ECN. We have recovered arms from them. And example was the one of yesterday morning, where we picked up one of their commanders from Navy. We recovered 4 AK-47, 2 automatic pump action, 3 vehicles, and one of the vehicles, the SANI, they have been using to launch attacks. We recovered that vehicle yesterday. And the suspect has confessed to taking part in attack on the Navy, on police. The last one was the attack at Ajali. We recovered army uniforms, about 7, this camouflage uniform. Recovered civil defense uniform. Recovered a police officer who was killed at Ajali, his ID card.
In Ebonyi State, known for rice farming and mineral resources, the team spoke with the chairman, Police Community Relations Committee, Elder POPO MICHEAL, and Special Advisor on Internal Security to Ebonyi State Government, Honorable Stanley Emega Okoro.
I was there at the launch of Operation Restore Peace some months ago. I can't particularly remember the date, but we were there. Yes, we were there. That man, may God give him the wisdom he is giving him to pilot the affairs of Nigerian police, because with him, the mandate will be actualized. It is paying off, especially in the Southeast. Remember what you are seeing here? It could have not been like this if not for the palliatives he introduced, the IGP, and effectively implemented by the CP, and his area commanders and DPOs along the line, the hierarchy. They are doing a very good job in the situation they find themselves. If it were my type, I could have melted and shined away.
If you want to handle a society perfectly very well, first of all, tackle the security. If you don't tackle the security, there will be nothing like development. If there is no security, this transformation you are seeing in the state here cannot be. And if there is no synergy between the security agencies, more particularly the police force, if there is no any way what is happening in this state can be happening. Ebonyi has become a flashpoint for tourist destination.
The Commissioner of Police for Ebonyi State, CP Aliyu Garba, revealed to the team how the introduction of Operation Restore Peace has helped to truly restore peace in Ebonyi State.
We have strategized a way of exhibiting, like a show of force in the state every day to give the members of the public that confidence that yes, security is there. We are there to protect them and to protect their rights. So with this confidence that we have shown into them and with the realities of what they are seeing, people have been going about their lawful business. In fact, we are different among the southeastern states.
CP Aliyu recounted the achievements of the command.
We have achieved a lot in the field of armed robbery, child trafficking, murder, robbery, simpliciter, and this issue of attack of government facilities and police stations by suspected hoodlums called IPOB/ESN, where we have recovered lots of catches of arms and ammunition from them. Even a general purpose machine gun was recovered in this command at Ebonyi with 766 rounds of ammunition.
A trip by the team to coast city of Enugu, the capital of Enugu State, offered the opportunity for wider consultations as the team interacted with traditional rulers, religious leaders, youth leaders, community leaders, and government officials. These critical stakeholders affirmed to the restoration of peace brought about by Operation Restore Peace.
The IG knows the job very well. With the wealth of experience, it wasn't an order. It was an encouragement because I was there when he was encouraging the officers. So I believe a lot of confidence has been restored. So Operation Restore Peace is working adequately. All the police officers needed now is not just to boost their morale, but the liquidity. If you call it, by the way, former governor of Ekiti said it, stomach infrastructure.
You discover that a number of places where the hoodlums have been operating from were raided, and before you know what is happening, everything died down. People started going about their normal businesses. So I'm commending the police in this direction. I'm commending them. I'm commending them. Very seriously and sincerely, I want to say kudos to what they've been able to do and urge them to do more, because we need peace, we need security.
If you come to Enugu State here, before the launching of the strategic Operation RP, it was hell. It was not easy. Nobody could sleep with two eyes closed. You find people drive around, armed robbers, drive around in good cars, seeking for who to snatch their bags and take their monies. It was serious, but this operation has helped a lot. We can now sleep with two eyes closed. You can now see police, people standing at strategic positions, at some black spots where people don't easily go. People now driving. Nightlife was almost dead in this town. You know, this city is like a tourist. By weekends, you see people move from Onitsha, move from Abakaliki,
moved from many, many places to come and have a good time in this town. But it was nearly gone. But when you see now, traffic, if you get out to gardens and everywhere, you see that people are becoming very free to take the fresh air.
Unlike before, currently, if there is any issue, I can alert the police. If I call them, they pick my call. If the civic will not pick, the PPRO will pick and give me a response immediately. So they have been currently, the police in Enugu, they are very responsive.
Security has improved in Enugu State. And I would say they really complemented the effort of our command, that is the state command. And as leaders who move around, I normally meet them as I move in the night in a lot of strategic positions. In fact, it has improved our confidence in staying and doing our business in the state. And I must have to add that they are professionals. They have been exhibiting their professionalism in discharge of their duty.
The Enugu State Commissioner of Police, CP ABUBAKAR LAWAL, enumerated the successes recorded by the command since the launch of Operation Restore Peace.
I can confidently tell you that during the period under review, we were able to recover about 54 firearms, assorted firearms, 29 live ammunitions, 866 cartridges, successfully recovered 36 motor vehicles, 11 tricycles, either snatched or stolen, were parked. We are able to equally recover some battle axes, cutlasses, daggers, and knives. Recovered handsets that were snatched by their owners. About 45 handsets were equally recovered. 18 victims of kidnapping were equally rescued successfully. And generally, the Restore Peace has actually assisted us in actually strategizing, and the investigative unit of our CID has been very up and doing. And because of the constant meeting and strategies we put in place, we were able to achieve all these feats and even more.
To conclude the Southeast assessment of Operation Restore Peace, Imo State was the next point of call. In Imo State, 2 traditional and community rulers and a public affairs analyst said that Operation Restore Peace has helped to steer the state to the path of peace and security as against some months back.
Before he became the IG, the whole Southeast, I could say, we are no-go area. But look at the position now. Position is returning to normal, gradually.
This has been a very wonderful and commendable effort by the IG, also the CP of Imo State, because when the IG gives command, the CP has to go ahead with the command and ensure that he has achieved it to ensure that there is peace in the state.
A lot has changed about our officers, the officers and men of the Nigerian police in terms of their approach and how they relate with the citizens. A lot has changed. There is a lot in the way they approach and deal with the citizens. Many things have changed, and also the tolerance of the leadership to issues of oppressive conduct to the citizens, extortion, and any other criminal act of any bad eggs. They have always taken it very seriously, especially when they are reported.
The Imo State Commissioner of Police, CP Rabi Hussaini, revealed to Security Watch Africa team how Operation Restore Peace helped the command to make the state safer.
We took the war to the dent of these criminals. I said we should not wait until they come to us. We took the fight to their dent. So we destabilized all their plans. While in their camps, they always prepare against security agencies while in the camps. So we followed them to the camps. We have destroyed several of their camps at Tata, at Omuma, Osu, and recently at Ehimembano, where the areas were seen to be controlled by hoodlums. So we had to move there with all our forces, with all our might.
It is no doubt that the Nigeria police is doing everything possible to restore peace to these once peaceful states. SHEKINAH CHINKERE, reporting for Security Watch Africa, Abuja.
You saw there and you heard it from them. They all say kudos to the Nigeria Police Force for restoring peace in the southeastern part of Nigeria. We have to look for other programs to continue. If you have enjoyed watching us, do join us again next week so you can get more enlightening information about security. Until we come here again next week, I say bye for now and remain blessed.